With the thought of getting a victory on the road, the T-Wolves came into the arena tonight with a look of confidence. Welcome. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's MP in at the point. And for Oklahoma City, in at forward, it's Dort and Williams. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Grant, before ringing in the new year, we've got basketball to tend to. Can it be hard for players to stay focused?
Not really. I mean, these guys know they have a job to do. Maybe later they'll take part in all the festivities, but for now, it's all business.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. First shot won't go. Dort against McDaniels. Now here's Dort. Not a lot of room. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's going to be a 3-second call. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The moment this guy steps on the hardwood, you know what time it is. Offense, defense, transition, it doesn't matter where the game goes. He's going to be the one dominating things.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Pass to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Knocks it loose. Back to Gobert. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor.
Now here's MP. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13 and a half a game. Pass to Dort. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Inside. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Edwards. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, lays it up and banks it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Edwards finds MP. Left side, Edwards. Back to MP. And he lobs it up. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, Gobert with the 7'9" wingspan, making it look simple.
Here's Williams. And it's Gobert with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's McDaniels with the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback. MP's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Timed that tip perfectly.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
And Edwards with the basket on the assist by MP.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Down low. Here's Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Reed's checked in for Randall. And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. I'm not quite sure what happened.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
Gilgeous-Alexander, count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
MP, the pass to Reed. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Oklahoma City, the rebound. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot is off. The Timberwolves trail. To the paint. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Minnesota shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Shoot 2.
That one misses. And the second free throw is good. And the Thunder shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. It's stolen by MP. All by himself. And he lays it in off the breakaway. MP's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
To the middle. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Edwards. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without fouling.
And Minnesota with possession here. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Gobert. Reed for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautiful.
Very smooth catch and finish. Here's MP. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good whistle there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Now here's Caruso. Can't cash in the 10-footer. And, Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reid is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
Here's Wallace. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Ingles. To the inside. Williams grabs the board. Thunder leading by 3. Here's Here's Dort. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
For the Thunder, Wiggins comes in for Williams, and Isaiah Joe subbed in for Wallace. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. Now here's Reed. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Outside, DiVincenzo, and the basket by MP.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
To the paint. Here's MP. Ooh, Williams with the block. And here's Caruso outside. The rebound by Ingles. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Thunder with a lead. Caruso left side. The kick out to Wiggins. Dort for 3. Knocks down the triple. So Dort's got 6.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
DiVincenzo, pass to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Joe, following the score by Minnesota. Now here's Wiggins. Yet to see a basket. Caruso misses.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Dort with a steal. Joe on the wing. Caruso outside. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, when he's able to find the shot he likes, Caruso can be pretty effective from range.
Alexander Walker, the pass to MP. And rejected. They get it back. Down low. Ingles. The 3. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Thunder leading by 3. Now Caruso. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. And he makes it.
Yeah, Caruso can be tricky like this. Staying unpredictable to get the better of the defender.
And Minnesota calls time here. Well, Stan, when you look at the history of undrafted players, few have been as impactful as Alex Caruso. Substitution here for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Dort. Wallace, he's checked in for Joe. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Caruso. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Randall, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Ingles. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And MP is subbed in for Conley. They've got Jalen Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Williams. Offensive rebound. Goes up with it again. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And Randall the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 3 assists in the game. McDaniels against Williams. The kick out to Wiggins. Wallace outside. Takes the 3 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Wiggins. DiVincenzo can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 17.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Here's Randall, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the shot. McDaniels with some nice D. Here's Randall. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Thunder call time here. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. There was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Spurs was all business. He came away with 34 points, and a total like that was good enough to mark his high for the season. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Here's DiVincenzo. Poke loose. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him. Inside, goes up again, and it's good on the layup. MP's got 15.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
DiVincenzo finds MP. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Wiggins. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 5 rebounds tonight. McDaniels passes to MP. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Minnesota is shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He's off on the first.
At the line for the Timberwolves, number 80.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Williams passes to Wiggins. No good there. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to MP. DiVincenzo against Wiggins. Pass to Edwards. Here's MP. Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to MP. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Great feed. Edwards has such a complete game. He's much more than just a scorer.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Wallace outside. from deep three-point range. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it.
Minnesota ball.
And here's what the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder looks like. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And looking at the Cavaliers matchup, they obviously have the upper hand coming into that one. But don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
Dort, he's checked in for Wiggins. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they're currently holding on to the third best record in the conference. And of course, Oklahoma City, a game back.
You know, for Minnesota, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Now here's Wallace. DiVincenzo covering.
Minnesota foul. Number 88. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Outside, Williams. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wallace. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Timberwolves trail by 11. To the inside. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Oklahoma City's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Ooh, poked away. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Dort. Rebound Minnesota. DiVincenzo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Randle pass to MP. And they pick up 2. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
McDaniels against Williams. McDaniels with some nice D.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of them.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein, and Joe's sub. First half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. Timberwolves trail by 5. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's MP in at the 1. And he lays it up and in. Caruso's got 7 points in the game.
Well, with his wingspan, Alex Caruso is better than your average guard down low.
MP, the pass to Gobert. Here's MP. Back to Gobert. Oh, Gobert hammers it home.
Yeah, nice timing in the pick and roll. Gobert finishing the job.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Outside, Williams. Down low, and stolen by Gobert. Caruso against MP. To the paint. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Dort against McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. And the Thunder making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Thunder.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Dort. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
MP to pass to Gobert. And here's Randall. Here's MP. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. MP's got 4 points this quarter. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for OKC. They led by as many as 18. Good on the bucket.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Rudy, a monster inside.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Counted. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
That one drops. He ties it up. And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his heiress, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Edwards, so good inside.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Williams. Shoots over Randall. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
They'll pin that one on Julius Randall. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked by Gobert.
So good at finding these rejections. Gobert has all the physical tools and razor-sharp reflexes as a defender.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daignault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. Number 1, Minnesota.
And when you turn it over against these guys, they make you pay for it. They lead the league in points off turnovers.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Well, after training 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
MP outside, inside, and Gobert with the stuff.
I mean, could this be any easier for Gobert? The rim is right there for him.
Randall against Williams. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Blocked! Up again. Gobert with the follow.
Well, defensively, they've just looked lost in this second half. They need to turn up their intensity and get back to the way they were defending in the first half.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails the wide-open jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Pass to MP, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McDaniels.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Now Dort. From 11 feet away, and he gets the jumper to drop. So Dort's got 8.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Pass to Dort. McDaniels with some nice D.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Edwards, the pass to MP. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Wiggins. And it's good. 2 points. He's got 5. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Pass to McDaniels. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. And stolen by Gobert. It's a one-on-one situation. Edwards, the pass to MP. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Impeccable defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. For a guard, he blocks a fair amount of shots.
That misses. Had a chance to tie it. And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota. 3-point lead. It's McDaniels on the wing. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort.
And his shot just hasn't been there in this one. Luckily, his team has been able to make up the difference.
Pass to Dort. Back to Wallace. Over Gobert. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Timberwolves lead by 3. To the inside. Here's MP. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure.
Timberwolves trail by 3. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Cason Wallace out there with Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Minnesota's shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. DiVincenzo, pass to MP. Can't connect from short range. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein in the post. Defended by Gobert. Dort's shot is good.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Good chance here for DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
The Thunder have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And since halftime, he's made a concerted effort to get to the line. Be aggressive. Great stuff.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Kept alive. Outside McDaniels. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Edwards for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to McDaniels. Back to MP. DiVincenzo on the wing. Here's MP. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. McDaniels from long range. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 assists here tonight. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's MP. And he drives in. Outside McDaniels. To tie it up. And they get it back.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking him to the task.
That's just an excellent save by Gobert, grabbing that rebound and getting his team a second opportunity.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
McDaniels passes to MP. Blocked. Wallace outside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein against Gobert. It's Dort on the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside McDaniels. Back to MP. Williams against Edwards. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dort for 3. And no good. And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 3-point game. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
To the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
Got to give him credit for for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a bounce.
On target from range.
For 3.
Look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initiating.
Williams against McDaniels. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander hits the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 44.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Back to MP. Pass to McDaniels. Kicks it out to MP. For 3, DiVincenzo. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Dort's got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards against Williams. Dort outside. Steps back and fires. Count that one. And now a 5-point Thunder lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Edwards, the pass to MP. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 4-3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
And after a sketchy first half, they're now looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Inside. McDaniels passes to MP. Pass to DiVincenzo. Will it go? Fires in the triple.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Dort, the pass to Wallace. DiVincenzo with the steal. Here's McDaniels. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. Here's McDaniels. Here's the second effort. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand. Williams into the lane. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
Here's Wallace. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Third personal foul.
That free throw no good. Julius Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves.
At the line for your Thunder.
And he's good on the second. And the Timberwolves call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Edwards, the pass to MP. And there's the rejection.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Pass to Hartenstein. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Hartenstein. The D's right on him. SGA using that size.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Edwards finds MP, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That free throw no good.
He was getting himself to the line more consistently in the first half. We'll see if he ramps his intensity back up.
Good on the second one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's blocked by Gobert. And they'll keep possession. Wallace, left side. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Randall, right side. From the baseline. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking a shot.
13 foul.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter here.
Well, this is what Gobert is known for. A multiple Defensive Player of the Year award winner who alters so many shots.
No debate there. He got hammered.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Anthony Edwards.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
A swat from McDaniels. With a near 7-foot wingspan, he can cover a lot of ground.
Oh, a rugged competitor. Randall's teammates trust his ability to make plays in big moments. A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Down low. Here's MP. The basket and the foul! Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss. That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Dort, pass to Wallace. Caruso with it. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Well, this is why Caruso is in during these moments. This team trusts in his ability to come up big.
McDaniels can't hit.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Wallace, the pass to Caruso. And a miss there on the triple. And so Randall will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Back to MP. Randall deciding where to go with it. It's McDaniels on the wing. Watched by Wallace. Clock at 4. Tries it from 19. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's Williams. And they go to the intentional foul.
Julius Randle. His fifth personal foul.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
And Minnesota calls time here. They trail by 7. We've got 22 seconds.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Joe. And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
You get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy. This is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.